Here's a rewritten high-quality United States YouTube narration script, crafted in a native, viral, storytelling style and structured exactly like popular U.S. entertainment news channels. Intro. Let's be honest for a moment. When you turn on the news these days, you usually brace yourself. War, violence, fear, another headline that makes you sigh, shake your head, or just scroll past altogether. But every once in a while, hidden between the chaos, something unexpected breaks through. A moment so absurd, so surreal, or so unintentionally hilarious that it reminds us the world hasn't completely lost its sense of humor. And as this long, exhausting year comes to an end, those moments matter more than ever. Main story. Because while the headlines screamed doom and gloom, a very different kind of news quietly made its way into our lives, stories that didn't demand outrage, only laughter. Think about it. A billionaire wedding so extravagant it practically rented out Venice for the weekend. Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos turning a historic city into their personal backdrop, blurring the line between romance, wealth, and spectacle. Or the moment many people had to read twice just to make sure it was real, an American Pope elected by the Vatican. A plot twist so unexpected it felt ripped straight from a political satire. Then there was the sight no one saw coming. Nicki Minaj, standing on stage at the Turning Point USA conference, music blasting, saluting the crowd as Super Bass played. Politics, pop culture, performance art, no one could quite tell anymore. Public and fan reactions, and that confusion, that disbelief, that's what made these moments explode online. Social media lit up with memes, disbelief, and laughter. Comment sections filled with, "Is this real life?" People weren't angry, they were entertained. In a year where outrage felt constant, humor became a kind of relief valve. The rich flaunted their wealth without apology. Politics leaned further into absurdity. And pop culture fully merged with the news cycle, until it became nearly impossible to tell where one ended and the other began. Emotional moments. And maybe that's why these stories stuck with us. Not because they were important, but because they were human. They reminded us that even in serious times, the world can still surprise us. Still make us laugh. Still feel unpredictable in a way that doesn't always hurt. Sometimes, laughter isn't distraction. Sometimes, it's survival. Conclusion. So as the year winds down, and the heavy headlines keep coming, it's worth remembering these lighter moments. The strange ones. The ridiculous ones. The stories that made us pause. Not in fear, but in disbelief and amusement. Because in a world that often feels overwhelming, a good laugh might just be the most hopeful